Hello, Star Family. May the messages within these readings reach you when you need to hear them. May the universe give you synchronicity as confirmation. Brightest blessings to all watching.
Alia urni aliasha Alli vierni veli Asurna laia warnisha Aliarnia Isirani aliasha Alevia warneliashe Yesurnilayen. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups that fell out for you. I didn't quite want to grab all the tarot cards quite yet because if you're familiar with my readings, what I do is I grab from like a oracle deck first, and that kind of acts as the theme of your monthly message. But nonetheless, you have Page of Cups here. I like that energy. Definitely could be a water sign somewhere in your environment. That could be you somewhere also in your chart. So let's see what we have for you, Aries. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aries, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus. What is the monthly theme or the theme of this monthly message? We already have a Page of Cups on the table, but let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. It says death, a time of natural transition and transformation, Aries. So, I don't know about you, but, you know, and this is funny because this is also water sign energy, and whenever I get, you know, water sign energy, I can't help but think of sometimes, you know, the death card as well, because that's Scorpio. So, I don't know why I'm feeling Scorpio energy somewhere in here for you, but maybe that's what this Page of Cups is representing, okay, in some way. Either way, the death card is basically just an energy of transition and change and alchemizing something, which allows you to kind of move forward. Like it's this transmutation. Okay, I guess that's what I'm feeling from this card. So whenever you get the death card, whether it be in a tarot card or an oracle like this, it's never anything literal per se. It's more or less like sometimes a death to the old self, or the ways that you used to be, or the ways that you used to think about things. Sometimes it could be the ending of a situation, in a sense where, you know, I'm gonna move on from a job. I'm gonna leave, you know, a love situation behind, or I'm gonna change my ways. I'm gonna eat better. I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna transform myself in some manner. Okay, so it's never anything literal in the sense. But let's get some other cards to, you know, be a companion to this Page of Cups and see what we have. Okay, so wow, the Emperor, that's your energy right there. Okay, that's your energy with the Emperor. Let me get one more, and we'll get into this reading. I don't like to get too much ahead of myself, but, oh, okay. Okay, wow. All right, so you have the World. This is kind of intense. Okay, so Aries, you're experiencing some major shifts and changes, right? And I'm also getting the vibe from the Page of Cups that, you know, there's this kind of like feeling your way around this new life, or this new chapter in your journey, okay? Because the Page of Cups, pages in general, are students of life. So they are trying to learn their way around, trying to get their feet wet, trying to understand things. They are on the path to learning and growing, okay? So it's feeling like this new shift, this new transformation, this new chapter in your journey is allowing you, I'm feeling, to learn more about yourself. That's kind of how the Page of Cups is reading to me. When I think of the cups energy, I do think about the heart energy, right? Maybe the heart chakra. So feelings, emotions, even romantic relationships, your dealings with people, and how you kind of flow with that, okay? So I'm getting the vibe that there was some major shift and transformation in your journey that it's now like putting you on the path to learning more about yourself with this Page of Cups. Maybe getting more in tune with what you desire on the heart. Maybe helping you kind of like, I don't know why I'm getting the idea of reflect. Okay, like reflect on what it is that you truly desire, what it is that is going to fulfill the heart space. Okay, if you were doing things in the past that weren't really catering to that, this is kind of telling me you're on the path to doing that, because it's been, I'm hearing, been neglected too long. Okay, so whatever that you have been neglecting in your life that would fulfill you, okay, I feel like this is saying no more of that with the death energy. This is about you raising up, okay, leveling up, okay. Look at the energy in this card. You're raising your vibe, okay. It's like the butterflies over the chest area. So again, it's that feeling of like, you know what, I got to start taking care of me. I got to start making sure that I'm living my life and moving forward in my journey the way that I desire. Okay, it might take some learning, it might take some growing, but if I follow the way that I'm intuitively being led on this journey, I know that I will evolve. I know that I will lift myself up. Okay, the Emperor is also an energy of standing in one's power. So that is you being in your element, okay? And then you come through here, Aries, as, you know, your major arcana. So this is basically you standing in your power and regaining your confidence back after something that maybe you have recently changed, left behind, decided to transform. Could have been a love relationship, could have been a job. It's basically about you following what you feel is best for you, because the Emperor is kind of like that take charge attitude. And then it's like you proceeding forward with it. And like I said, it's not going to bother you. You're not feeling bothered about maybe learning the ropes, maybe getting your feet wet, understanding what this new journey is going to be about. It's more or less, I'm just going to put myself out there and I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. And that is in itself like, I'm hearing this vibe of like doing it despite what it might look like on the outside. Maybe it's going against the grain in some way. Maybe it's unusual for you to kind of I guess like do a 180, right? It's not, maybe I'm hearing that it's not like, it's not usual. Okay, it's not anything that you're used to doing. Maybe because it's a number 4 in the major arcana, right? It is a card of stability. All right, and it is sometimes the Emperor comes off as like a stubborn energy, right? Set in their ways. So I'm kind of getting the vibe that whatever it is that you're trying to change in your life, it's kind of taking you out of your comfort zone to the point where, yeah, you're going to try to learn new things. You're going to try to do things differently. But nonetheless, changing it up, switching it up is actually what's helping you, I'm hearing, explore the world a little bit better, expand your horizons, take charge of your life, put your life in order, and stabilize yourself in ways that maybe you neglected doing before. Okay, so we have the world energy, and that is basically saying that you're on the road to, you know, completing a major cycle in your life by making these shifts. All right, the world is a completion card. It's also a card of endings and transitions. So you have 2 cards here of major endings and transitions. Okay, and also whenever we get the world card, we know that not only is one chapter closing, but another one is definitely opening unto us. And it's basically telling us as well that when we get this card, we have literally learned the lessons that we have been meant to learn in the last major cycle that we have completed. So this is your graduation card. Again, the idea of spiritually leveling up as a result of the recent changes you're contemplating making. This is also your like kind of leveling up of, you know, graduation, everything coming to a close or a completion successfully, learning the lessons and then applying them to your life. I'm also hearing setting healthy boundaries with the Emperor as well. Again, you know, taking back your power and doing it your way. Okay, think of you know, Frankie Sinatra. I'll Do It My Way, I think that's what it's called. Right, the song. So it's kind of that vibe that I'm getting from this, Aries. And you know, the world is all about success and feeling this this energy like coming full circle. So things have come full circle. Also, sometimes for whatever reason, the world card gives me the feeling of hindsight 2020. You know, it's like when you've reached this pinnacle, right, of having gone through it, it's only at this point can you look back and say, okay, I see why I experienced what I experienced and what has led me to this point. So there is a little bit of perspective here that you're gaining, but nonetheless, it's helping you, all right, stand in your power and grow is what I'm hearing from this. Okay, so let's take a look at some clarification cards. I think I'm going to take a clarifier on the world because I want to see what this is all about, because this is definitely a major arcana and it is a completion of a cycle. And then I also want to talk a little bit about the Page of Cups, because it is well, let me just do that now. It is basically a card of communication as well. Okay, and pages are new energy, just like they would be the aces. So it's like there's this new energy that's kind of opening up to you. Also, we see that with the world. While one chapter closes, another one is opening. And it's like you walking in brand new, feeling good about yourself, walking towards whatever this empowerment is over here. Okay, and it also comes with some messages. So I don't know if you're communicating something to someone or someone is communicating something to you, but nonetheless, I feel like there's communication amongst you and someone else that is maybe either helping you make this transition or putting some kind of finality to it. Okay, so I don't know how that applies. Could be, like I said, if it's a romantic situation, if you're giving your notice to a job that you're not happy with, that would explain why there's some kind of communication in the mix here. Okay. So again, let me look at the World card. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. So this is kind of interesting because the Seven of Cups energy with the World is kind of like, I don't know why I'm hearing like dreamy. Okay, the Seven of Cups is like a dreamy energy. So I'm getting the vibe that you might be contemplating your options moving forward, because it is a card of choice as well. And I'm almost getting a vibe, and I know a lot of people think of like the Seven of Cups as fantasy and illusion, everything being up in the air. And yes, that does kind of apply to this as well, because technically if you're making these switches and these changes and these transitions into something new, things will feel up in the air for a time, okay, with the Seven of Cups. So that doesn't surprise me. In addition to the Seven of Cups, I still feel like, you know, this is like a dreamy energy where it's like, okay, this thing has come to a close. And it's like, okay, I'm going to think of all the things that I want to accomplish moving forward. And it's like envisioning it, fantasizing about it, imagining it, in the process of maybe choosing what you want to do now. Now that you're free, okay, you've broken free of something with all these, you know, this energy of ending. You've broken free of something, and like the Seven of Cups comes in and says, you know what, let's contemplate this. Let's imagine what is it that I want to do moving forward. How can I make the best of this transition? I basically, the world is mine, right? I could do whatever I want. So it's kind of this idea of planning and like looking at your options and seeing what you can do with the freedom that you have, apparently. So I'm not looking at the Seven of Cups as like fantasy and living with your head in the clouds or anything like that, but it's more or less like I'm just going to, I don't know, it's almost like in preparation of manifestation mode. Okay, now that you have the freedom and the control back in your situation, the Seven of Cups is like, you know what, think about it a little bit. What is it that you want? Envision it, fantasize about it. Sure, no problem. But you got to realize that when you're fantasizing, you're also creating. When you're imagining, you're also creating. So this is kind of like the precursor to, you know, manifesting something. You have to come up with ideas. And that's kind of like what the Seven of Cups is giving me in regards to this. So now that you're free and you don't have anything to hold you back, you stood in your power to kind of like reclaim your journey. The Seven of Cups is saying, okay, think about this. Have fun with it. It's literally, the world is yours. You could do whatever you want now moving forward. Okay, so let's take a look. assertiveness. Well, that falls in line very much with the Emperor energy, doesn't it? Right? So it says, this situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving your strength and guiding your words. So again, I was getting the idea of maybe possible communication in regards to this situation. That definitely applies. This also touches on the energy of the Emperor, basically, taking charge, setting healthy boundaries, growing your confidence back, speaking your truth. Also, I'm feeling like speaking your truth from the heart. Like, don't back down, okay? Once you decide, it's like, don't back down. The Emperor wouldn't. Okay, so I'm going to grab from the middle. Let's see what we have. All right, the wren. Oh my gosh, if you've ever heard one of these birds, they are the cutest thing in the world, and they make the loudest noise. So if they hang out around your house, good luck trying to sleep in the morning, because they are loud. Okay, it says, be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. Okay, so that definitely applies. Remember, I was saying this is kind of like, the Seven of Cups is that energy of like imagining things, right? And that is part of the process of creating and manifesting. So right here, this is saying, yeah, if you have an idea, you're going to be in the process of manifestation mode pretty soon. You're going to be in that process of imagining your dreams and how you want to proceed with them moving forward. And then here again, the Emperor is reflected in the bold and confident energy that the wren is talking about. Okay, be bold and confident, absolutely, and assertive with the Emperor energy that you are. So let me grab I almost forgot. Let me grab your angel numbers to conclude this reading for you. All right, so we have 10, 8, 10. Okay, so this is one of those long angel numbers that I would probably recommend breaking down. All right, 10, 8, 10. That's your number. So Aries, this is your reading. Good luck to you. Best wishes to you moving forward. If you feel that this reading has connected, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell for notification to support this channel. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below. And you could book a reading with me through Etsy at any time. Take care, much love, and I'll see you soon.